You will not believe the day I had today. Hi, everybody. It is Saturday, August 7th. Today was weigh-in, so stay tuned for that. It's coming up later on in this video. Um, so I had to get my laundry done today. I had no choice. I had to go get it done. My foot has been killing me. Really, really hurting, and the swelling is not going down. So I decided to go to urgent care on my way to the laundromat. The laundromat I go to, there happens to be an urgent care like right across the street. So went to urgent care. The x-ray tech that they normally have there wasn't there. I had to go to a different urgent care to get an x-ray. Bottom line is I have a hairline fracture in my foot. I have to stay off of it for a few days. They did give me some stuff for inflammation. Uh, Suggested that I wear a hard sole with it. They asked if I wanted a boot. I said no because I can't get up and down my steps in a boot, and I'm the only person here, so I have to drive myself everywhere that I have to go. Even though I'll be staying off my foot, but they want me to elevate it and keep it iced. So hopefully, once the swelling goes down, it'll stop hurting so much. So um, I still went and did my laundry because I needed to do laundry. I had put it off long enough. So after I got the X-ray, I was on my way to the laundromat. They called me from urgent care, said we sent a prescription over to Walmart. So uh, it was getting close to the time where the Walmart pharmacy was going to close. So I went and did that, picked up my prescription, and then I went to the laundromat. And that's when things started getting interesting. So, mind you, I wasn't in a good mood anyway because of how my day had gone with my foot. Relieved a little bit that I'm going to be getting at least some relief with my foot. But uh, anyway, went in there and got the washers all filled. I had four of them. Two of them worked. I had dumped money into two of them that didn't work. So in the meantime, I looking across the way and two of the washers that were across from me, I saw that the coin drawers were pulled out. And I thought, well, that's odd. And wasn't quite sure what was going on there. The owners were not on site, but there is a number there to text if you have issues while you're there and nobody else is there. So I texted them and I said, I have just dumped 24 quarters into these two machines and they're not working. And then I told them about those coin drawers that were pulled out, and they texted me back and said, "Well, do you want us to give you a refund, or you just want to go ahead and take the money out of the drawers?" And I knew that they had cameras in there; they monitor everything. And I said, "Well, I'll just go ahead and take my 24 quarters back out of these drawers here. I just don't, want you to think I'm stealing or anything." So and they said, no, no, go ahead and do that. And then they asked me to move the drawers someplace else. Before that happened, though, somebody came in and saw those drawers open and said, okay, well, I'm going to use these quarters to do my laundry. And he said, what would you do? I said, well, you're going to be on camera, so I don't think I would do it. He did it anyway. Well, they came and they confronted him about doing that. So, anyhow, that was that drama. So I'm folding my laundry, and in walks this guy who I think he had clothes in the dryer that he was waiting to get dried. He wasn't there when I got there. He didn't have any pants on. You heard me right. The man had no pants on. He looked to be probably in his late 30s, maybe early 40s. Um, no pants. He had a t-shirt on. I think what was under his t-shirt was like one of those Speedo bikini thingies. No pants in the laundromat. So I don't know. Maybe he was washing them. I have no idea. The guys that were there, though, to deal with the money thing, were still there. So I asked him, I said, listen, if this guy is still here when I'm ready to leave, will you please walk me out to my car? Because there's just something about him I'm not trusting. And they said, yes, absolutely, they would. And he ended up leaving before I did, still with no pants. The guy walked me out to my car anyway, just in case the guy was out in the parking lot. That's how my night went. So I got home and I took one of these. Uh, and then I noticed, oh, well, it says take one tablet by mouth twice daily with food. So I thought, okay, well, I better eat. I hadn't had my dinner anyway. So let me go ahead right now and show you what I had to eat today. Well, it is never too early for pumpkin spice. Today on my weigh-in day, I'm having waffles. They're made with the Kodiak mix. And I had some pumpkin in there and pumpkin pie spice. My waffles are 2 points. The Kerrygold butter at 5 grams is 2 points. Everything else on my plate is 0. 60 milliliters of Maple Grove sugar-free syrup, 2 eggs, and a banana. That's all 0 points. So 4 points on my plate, and of course 1 point in my coffee with my fat-free half and half. So I have a 5-point breakfast. Okay, lunch today is just a turkey wrap. Let's see, 1 point for the wrap. Let me look at my app here. That's the Olay Extreme Wellness High Fiber Low Carb wrap. 1 point for that. 28 grams of avocado, 1 point for that. 53 grams of Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh Oven Roasted Turkey Breast for 1 point. And there's a Velveeta slice on there for 1 point. Of course, my cucumbers and peaches are all 0 points. So I have 4 points for lunch today. Well, I didn't really plan it this way, but it turned out to be a 0-point dinner. I just have some onions and zucchini and some leftover chicken that I had from the other night. So it's all 0 points. Smells delicious. Now, I racked up a lot of points today. I weighed in this morning, and then the day just kind of went progressively worse for me, and I was snacking all afternoon. I snacked while I was at the laundromat. I snacked in my car. I was snacking all afternoon, so I racked up a lot of points. Uh, that being said, I got into my weeklies. I still have weeklies left. Not a whole heck of a lot, though, because I did rack up a lot of points today. I have weeklies left, and they reset today, so I'm good there. Uh, I had a total of 1,477 calories today, which is more calories than what I normally have. That being said, uh, in spite of my foot, I burned off uh, over 2,000 calories today. So right now I'm sitting at a calorie deficit of 566 calories. Probably more now since I've been doing stuff here. Oh yeah. So like I'm sitting at a 600 calorie deficit right now. So the calorie deficit is good. Now let's get to my weigh-in. Let me go ahead and show you what happened on the scale today. Well, it was a loss. So I lost the 0.2 that I had gained last week. So I'm back down to where I was 2 weeks ago. It's a loss. I was hoping for more, but looking back on my week, I didn't deserve more. I probably didn't deserve that loss. Um, I'm going to hope for more next week. At least I didn't record a gain. So that was the most important thing to me, that I had a loss. Now, what I did this morning before or after I did my weigh-in, I made a menu plan for the week. I used to do this. I used to do a meal plan for the entire week and then base my grocery shopping off of that meal plan. So that's what I did. And I got it up on my refrigerator. I like to do it that way because then when I go to the refrigerator, there's no guesswork. It's already planned out for me. And my average points per day, probably around 15 or 16 points, uh, and probably between 12 and 1300 calories. I don't have the calories up on my meal plan. I only have points. I told you I'm really concentrating more on points right now. I'm keeping the calorie count just because I want to make sure I'm in a calorie deficit at the end of the day. So I won't be getting a lot of exercise for the next few days because I got to stay off my foot. So I'm going to be eating light because my activity's going to be very low. But anyway, I did that. I did the meal plan today. I am going to have to get some groceries tomorrow. So, like I said, I have to stay off my foot uh, for the most part. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a grocery pickup at Kroger tomorrow, and that way I only have to go up and down the steps once. So that's what's up with me. Yes, I had a loss. I'm happy about the loss, um, but I need to amp it up a little bit. Well, I need to amp it up a lot. I got to tell you that even though I had that loss 1 year ago today, I was sitting at an 85-pound loss. Today I'm at a 65-pound loss. So 85.3 a year ago today, 65.9 today. So uh, 19.4 difference is what I have to catch up with. I have 12 pounds to go to Wonderland, and my goal is 81.9 pounds away. I was I was down in the 60s, close to my goal. So I'm gonna amp it up this week and really stick to my plan, stick to the meal plan, and go from there. Like I said, it was a loss. So overall, good week. It could have been better. So, all right. Well, that's gonna do it for me. You guys have a great night. I'm obviously not going to be going to church in the morning. I need to, like I said, I need to keep my foot elevated and iced. So staying home tomorrow so I can get back there as soon as possible. And hopefully maybe I'll get my table topper done tomorrow. That's kind of been put on the wayside too because my foot's been hurting me. So, okay, that's it. Guys have a great night. And I'll show you tomorrow what I'm eating on the blue plan in order to lose 147.8 pounds. See you later.